Okay, I noticed you signalled then to pull in. Was there a reason why?
Not really, I suppose. Do you want me to leave the engine on?
Oh yeah, turn the engine off, please. Yes.
Okay.
Well, we wouldn't signal unless someone were around to benefit.
Is it on something?
So I couldn't see anyone around. To
Right,
benefit. We had
yeah,
no one
sorry.
following us. But, okay, so something we can look at later as well. Okay, so today we're going to look at the turning the road routine.
Yep.
And I've got some drawings and pictures, if you could look at them with me. So first of all, what is the turning the road? Okay, so basically what we're going to be doing today is we need to turn the car around.
Is it something they'd use on the test? Would I have to do it on the test?
Yes, it could be a manoeuvre that you have to do on the
right.
test. Yes,
Okay.
it's something they can test you on. They can, yes. So basically what we need to do is be able to turn the car around to face the other way. Okay. So, so what we've got here are some. Well, we've got a situation in front of us where we may have to turn round.
Yeah, I saw that sign on the approach.
Yes. So we could have some places. So like all manoeuvres that we do, we have to do it somewhere where it's safe, legal, and convenient. So somewhere that would be safe would be in a quiet side road, like this road here, where there wouldn't be people walking up and down the pavement. So there's no danger of hitting someone or running into someone, or we've got no cyclists going past. It's not a busy road. Somewhere legal would be where we're not doing it. Say in a road where we have this sign here. Have you seen this sign before?
Yep.
It's an upside down U with a red line through it. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, so no U-turn.
Yes, that's right. And that's what we're doing, is basically turning the car around. Not allowed to do any turns, turning back the other way. May also be in a one-way road. Do you recognise this sign here?
Yeah, because you just told
Oh,
me.
sorry. Okay, so that tells us that we're only allowed to travel one way on the road, yeah?
Yeah.
So again, you're not allowed to go and back the other way. So that would be some legal places where we can't do it. Convenient places as well. Say we did have some children playing on the side of the pavements here, or on the green verges here. Again, that wouldn't be safe really, but somewhere that's inconvenient would be like on a busy road.
What, like the A259 from between Bognor and Chai?
Yes. Although it might be legal, you would be obstructing a lot of traffic.
It wouldn't be safe.
And it wouldn't be safe, that's right. And also it wouldn't be convenient as well, yeah. So maybe we might have some people working in their garden or coming out of their driveways, and again, that's not going to be convenient for them. Also the noise as well with the engine and upsetting neighbours. So it's always important we take into account what's around us. Okay, so it needs to be somewhere safe, legal and convenient. So why do you think we would want to turn around and go back the other way?
Well,
in the
because
same
we
way?
can't go anywhere else now, can we?
Good, yeah, so we've come to the end of a road. Good, that's a very good example, yeah, so we need to turn around, yeah. That's right, so it could be the road's blocked, or you've gone the wrong way, or like you said, we've come to the dead end, gone down the wrong way, we've gone the wrong way down a street. Okay, so let's get on with the manoeuvre then. So we're here at the moment, we're in this position here, parked on the side of the road. It's called position A. It's the first position that we're going to start off at. We're going to drive over to position B, which as you can see is across the other side of the road. And we're going to be,
Where's the B?
The B, over by that tree.
Okay.
Basically, we're going to steer the car over, so it's basically in the middle of the or on the other side of the road, but it's going to be across the road rather than going along the road, like this drawing here. We're then going to reverse back to the third position here, which again is still going across the road, but again we're going to be on the other side of the road this time. And we're going to be doing our steering so that we're going to be setting ourselves up for each of these positions. And then we're going to drive forward and stop here on the side of the road after we finish, and then we're going to have a chat about it.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so we're going to use our POM routine. At each of these points, we're going to be using our POM routine. And can you just remind me again what your POM routine is?
Position, observe, move.
Nearly. Okay, so it's prepare.
All right.
So it's prepare. So we prepare the car to move in the direction we want to go in. So that means we'll set the gas, find the bite, set your feet up in the right position, and I'm going to help you with that as well. We're then going to observe, so that's correct. We're going to look around, and depending on which way we're going, we're going to be starting over one shoulder and then looking over the other shoulder. It's important that we look all the way around though, because we could have pedestrians coming along the pavement. And then we're going to move, okay? So it'll be either forward or reverse gears. So at each of these points, we're going to be using our POM routine. So when we move over from the side of the road here, we're going to be using our prepare as over move. We're going to be driving across the road, going to look up and down the road when we're in the middle of the road, just to see if there's any oncoming traffic in either direction. And then we're going to stop over towards the left, about 1 metre from the curb, and then we're going to start steering. Okay, we're going to start steering the other way. This is called counter steering, and this is going to set us up for reversing and getting us into the correct position for when we get back to this third point here. But again, I'm going to help you with all that as well. Okay. So you show me how you can do big steers. So remind me again how you do those big steers without actually doing it, because it's something.
I have to take my hand up to the top.
Yes.
And then pull it down.
Good. Okay. Yes. It's important we don't steer when we're not moving. It's called dry steering.
Okay.
It's a phrase we use called dry steering. That means that you're turning the steering wheel without the car actually moving, and that can damage the steering mechanism in the car.
All right.
And also damage the tyres as well, because they're rubbing into the road. So it's important we don't steer until we start moving. So any questions so far?
No. Are we going to do it?
We will do it, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so just a couple of other points I want to talk about. Here we've got a picture of the road, looking across the road. We get what's known as called the camber in the road, where we have a hump in the middle of the road, and over to the sides the road
Sounds like
slopes
fun.
down. Basically what that means is that when it rains, the rain is allowed to drain away to the curb on the side, on each side of the road. And if you can see ahead, the road does actually have a little
Oh, there's a
hill
drain
in
over
the
there.
middle. Yeah, to see the way the road has a little hill in the middle of the road.
Mm.
This is so that when it rains, the rain drains off to the side. Well, this is going to affect where our feet are, because if you're going downhill, you'll be rolling forwards, and if you want to reverse uphill, we're going to need to engage the engine and have a bit more gas, aren't we? To
I don't know.
roll backwards. But again, so it's something we're going to look at, because if we're going downhill, that's going to affect where our feet are. So there we'd be using the brake to control our speed, and if we're going uphill, we need to use the gas and the clutch to control our speed. Okay. But again, I'm going to help you with all that as well. So when we are in the middle of the road, we're in quite a vulnerable place when we're stuck in the middle of the road, which we will be, and we may have other vehicles coming up and down the road. So if they are coming up and down the road, we're just going to stop, and then we're going to wait and see. Now I'm going to look through your eyes and get you to look, and if you can see someone coming, I'm going to get you to stop, and we're going to stop by the side of the road, either at this position or this position, and we're just going to see what the other car's going to do, because they may be able to get through. They may be able to drive through behind us, or they may be able to drive over in front of us. And if they can, we're going to let them go. But if they're not happy to, because they might not be happy to, and we are in a vulnerable and inconvenient place in the road, we may have to finish the manoeuvre early and let them go, and then we'll start again, okay? If we can. If they don't want to go, for whatever reason, then we must get out of the way. We should get out of the way. And so we'll just finish the manoeuvre and start again. And basically that's any cars that we can see in the road, because we've got the end of the road here. Any cars that come around the corner, or any cars that come, see that white car behind us at the moment? Okay, so it's any car where he goes off up the road. If we see any car coming down that road, we're going to stop, and we're going to wait to see what they do.
Right.
If their wheels are moving, ours won't be moving, and it's not until... And what I'll do is if it is safe for them, I may beckon them. I don't want you to beckon them to come through, so we shouldn't beckon them to come through, because there may be other hazards that we haven't seen, and if we ask them to come through, they may think that we've seen that it's safe, whereas if we haven't seen something, so we mustn't beckon people through. But I will on this occasion, because of our lesson, but I'll tell you why I'm beckoning them through, because I believe there's enough space, sort of. So do you have any questions at all about this? Should we give it a go?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay then. So, what I'd like you to do first, you've set yourself up, so you're all ready to go.
Yeah.
So I'd just like you